All right, guys, welcome back to another video. We got something special for you guys. This is probably my surprise Christmas gift to y'all. Y'all probably gonna be like, "Oh hell no, bro! Delete the channel, stuff like that." But like, look, I found the solution. Right, I found the factual thing for Luffy here of how strong Gear 5 really is compared to his other gears. So, I have special guest in here, which is Mr. Crafty, of course. So you go
Yes,
ahead.
hello. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, let's see. Don't forget to subscribe. Almost at 1K.
All right. So yep. Make sure y'all push him to 1K. He's almost there. Get him there to the before the end of the year because it's like come on now. Anyway, so Mr. Crafty, I have something to pretty much to show you, which is pretty much the whole scan, right? I'm gonna show you the scan, and you're gonna tell me what do you think about the definition of what this means. So give me one second, because I should have just pulled this shit up. should have just pulled this shit up while y'all was
Alright, I'm
talking.
back.
What's
I'm back,
good?
losers. Alright,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
What's the video y'all are recording?
Oh, recording right now is Gear 5 Luffy, where his multiplier is.
It's probably pretty for like a statistical amplifier. I don't think it amps his like statistic or his AP much, but it probably amps his speed a lot more. That's what it seems like to me.
And yes, and there's like some things for the Guru say, right? For the Guru say, I'm gonna show you the post here. I'm probably gonna put it in skins, or I'm just gonna post it in main, wherever it pops up first. Oh, I just posted in the fuck it. Yeah, I'm posting in main. So
Alright.
in the main,
Hey, Crafty,
Yes.
you see that fucking Omega tried using deductive reasoning against me?
How did it work?
So far, I don't think it's going too well for him.
Ah, and
It's because the fucking inference that he drew to be related is like so fucking debunkable for me. I just have to pressure him enough.
you're revealing your secrets right now.
Wait,
Fuck.
Draco, can we like hop on a call after this? Or some shit. I need to understand this shit.
yeah.
Alright, yeah, sure. Alright, Omega, explain this shit to us.
Okay. So in the scan I provided, you know when it says that the awakening of this fruit exponentially strengthen their rubber body, right? So
Yeah.
when I have gotten to this conclusion, I have discussed this with Dude Fist. Dude Fist is basically another One Piece scaler, and he's like, okay, so exponentially means like it means like an exponent, so you could be like 2 times stronger, right? And even in the server, another person was like, yes, it can mean like 2 times stronger. So do y'all agree to that? Do y'all agree to like exponentially means like 10
An
times stronger?
exponential can mean any number, I think, right? Exponential could, right? It isn't an exponential can mean like it's non-linear, right? Like a linear amp would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Exponential could be like, like I guess power levels in Dragon Ball, for an example. Like someone with a power level technically only like 2 times greater than you can like whoop your ass.
Right. So it can mean like
Oh,
10 times.
It
Or
can
not,
mean
not
literally. It can literally mean anything. But yeah.
Okay, so let's go on the safe side for like 10, not 10 times, 2 times, right? So if you put like an exponent of 2 and then multiply it itself, it would get a greater number, right? So let's say for all the gears, right? Let's start with gear second. Gear second, you could say, oh, it's a 10 times in, right? Because of the whole data book, the data books even say it's like, oh, it boosts his power and speed 10 times fold, right? Or 10-fold. So
Yeah.
if you plug that in, right, that will give like, okay, let's just say, oh, for gear fifth, it's like, oh, it's greater than that. Oh, well, so the gear fifth will be like 100 times stronger than gear second, right? Just because it's exponentially stronger than that.
2 times 10's 20 though.
Well, they say no. If you they say multiply 10 by 10.
Okay, but like, wait, why would we do that? I'm just confused on that.
Oh, from what they explained like, okay, So they say let's say Gear Second is stated to be 10 times Luffy's base. If he got exponentially more powerful, then you will multiply 10 by 10. So that will get him to 100 times stronger.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's, I don't know. It sounds a little iffy to me because, like, I feel that's a little weird because, like, exponential can mean any number. Like, it's not a linear grasp.
Right, and this is me staying on the safe side because, like, I ain't gonna go into greater. Like, oh, it can be like 10 times stronger or something like that. No, I'm saying, like, they say for the premise, this on the safe side, they say you can use it as a, you could double it basically. You could double it what it is now, or just like 2 times. So it's like, oh, go ahead.
So wait, the reason why you're timesing it by 2 is by 10 is because Gear 2 was a 10 times amp.
Right.
So exponential would make it just 10 times 10.
Oh, well, that's the thing, because Gear 4th is greater than, it's definitely greater than Gear 2nd. It's definitely stronger than Gear 2nd.
I know it was stated that it was it was making him several times stronger, which is at least 3 or 4.
Right. So that was like, 3 or 4 times, and that it's even greater than Gear 2nd. I don't know the exact multiplier for it. I don't have it with me, but it's definitely greater than 100 times. And the fact that Gear 2nd was able to fight World able to boost his speed and power to 100-fold, that makes it like Gear 2nd a 100 times multiplier. Just because of that. 100 times multiplier in his base, basically. So with that, if you want to plug that into the exponentially stronger than Gear 2nd, well, Gear 5th is basically exponentially stronger than that, making it like what? If you do like 100 and you plug in the exponent of 2, I think that's like what is it? Shit. What is 100 times 100? I actually forgot. I actually wrote it down. I just can't.
100 times 100 is like 10,000, I think.
Oh, yeah. There you go. 10,000 times stronger than Gear 2nd. It's 10,000 stronger than that. Especially Gear 4th, we haven't plugged that into it. We didn't plug that into it yet. But it's definitely way stronger than his other gears. And because Luffy said, oh, go ahead.
Alright, so does Gear 2 Luffy scale to like Blackbeard in one way or another? Like, at least somewhat relative?
Right, it does, yes.
Alright, so that would just mean that Gear 5 Luffy is like 10,000 times stronger than baseline High Universal.
Exactly.
Wait, maybe I'm just not getting this. So, the reason why you're doing the like 10 times 10 or 100 times 100 is because you're just putting the exponent, like you're just like, here, like I'll just type it out real quick, seeing like on like go to main, just basically doing this, right? 10 to the, wait, where's this? Like this, right? Just doing this basically, right?
Wait, let me see. Yeah, basically, yeah. That's how they explain it. Yeah. So yeah, that's how they explained it. That's what it means by exponent. So they exponentially stronger than that multiplier. Then you plug that in, and you'll see it will be a greater number than that. They say you have to either prove it. They say it can be vague because it can mean weaker or stronger. But since Luffy said this is the peak of my power, that means therefore it is stronger than those multipliers. So he should be way stronger than that. Than all those multipliers. Come on. Yes. So, what you think?
I guess my only I agree with that. The only thing I have is with the Gear 2 being 100 times amp. Every time I saw that fight, I was more under the impression that Luffy just gained 100 times stronger, not that Gear 2 itself was 100 times amp, since we do know it has an actual statement of how strong it actually is.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Luffy didn't fight him in that 100 times fold in base form. He went into straight Gear 2nd and matched his power and then overwhelmed him. So meaning that he eventually surpassed that. And you know what's even crazier? If you really want to highball it, and we could take face value of the whole data book saying world more and more fruit being like 100 or 5 billion times, then you can even plug that in. So like Luffy, Gear 5 Luffy is exponentially like more than 100 to 5 billion times.
But it was only stated that like he only used 100 times on Luffy, not the 5 billion. But I have a question, right?
Right.
So, World, right? He won 100 times. They were first fighting, right? And then World, like when he couldn't beat him, he decided to go 100 times, and Luffy went Gear 2, right?
Right.
So it could be that just at the time, Luffy was maybe 10 times stronger than World. So when he went 100 times stronger, Gear 2 being a 10 times amp just made, filled in the gap, since he did need to do it.
And that's the thing. Oh, what you had said before is that he only went 100 times, but in the data books it explains that when he goes to 100 times, he's actually doing like power of 10 billion because how it works. They explain about the mass and all this and that, the speed and everything. They say yes, if he goes 100 times, he's literally putting out the power of 10 billion. If you want to read it, I got it. Yeah,
I like to see it.
Yeah, okay. Well, one second.
No, but like my point is the fact that since like World was already weaker than Luffy before he won 100 times, Luffy could have just been 10 times stronger, and when he went like the whole world, like he used 100 times amp, right? Then him going Gear 2 would have just made him 10 times stronger and would have filled in the 100 times gap.
That could be it too, because like World did say, he's getting stronger while we're fighting. And then the fact that Luffy was okay, let me go Gear 2nd, and this dude went, let me use 100-fold. Like he's using 100-fold as like his full power, quote unquote. So yeah, you could say that like he used the 10 times boost in order to fill that gap, but he needed Gear 2nd to order to even keep up with them, because even in the data books he said, you need to move at the speed of light in order to catch up to World or something like that. So yeah.
So I'm reading it. Said if one increases speed by 100 times, the destructive power is 10,000 times greater.
Right.
So what did he increase when he was fighting Luffy?
He increased it to 100 times. Or no, 100-fold.
Did he increase his speed?
Yes.
Or his power?
His speed.
So he specifically increased his speed?
Yes, he increased his speed. And it stated that he can increase both his speed and power if he wanted to. And the fact that it says right here is he's capable of multiplying destructive power by 100 to the 5th power of 10 billion. Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't do that, right? From what we know of.
No, he went straight. He literally went straight into 100 times.
No. Yeah, but like that's like it said 100 times speed just equals 10,000 times in strength, and he could have done that, but is there indication that he actually did do that?
Oh yeah, you know what? He did went to that speed, but he didn't really show much because Luffy did fuck him up at the end. So like, yeah, I guess you could say like it get up to like 10,000.
Yeah, so anywhere 100 to 10,000.
Right.
Also, where is this data book? Like, where is this statement?
This data book is hard to find actually. I'm surprised I even found this online actually. But yeah, this is not only this, but there's another version of this too. The raw skins. If you want to see for yourself, there's actually a raw skin of it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to see the data book. Where it comes from.
Okay. Let me get that too. But yeah, that's pretty much like how they even scale like Luffy. You can scale Gear 5 Luffy to be, because he's like way stronger than this, and this is the peak of his power. Who knows, right? Who knows? So while I'm getting this right, they has stated like, okay, so you can literally get Gear 4 to be a 300 times multiplier, just because it's like 3 times stronger than Gear 2nd. So yeah, so he's like, you can get it to a 300 times multiplier, And if you do that, right, the more he lasts, the stronger he becomes. You can get that another exponent on that as well if you really want to do that. But yes, they was like, okay, yeah, it get to well, not to 600, right? Because they said 300 times 300 will get to 90,000. I think 90,000 times stronger. So yeah. So Luffy would be like, if you want to be generous, like, okay, large planetary. Let's go to large planetary. He will be 90,000 times above large planetary. But if you want to go to the high boss, which is like, I guess, solar system level, okay? Like, yeah. Then he'd be 9,000 times solar system. So I don't know where would that put him. But what do you think?
It depends on how far into solar system he would be. Like, if he's baseline solar system and he's 9,000 times stronger, that would probably be around baseline multisolar to, like, super high-end solar system.
I can do the calc right now. Okay. I'll do the calc.
The best one I saw so far on YouTube was they got, like, Luffy to being around, like, oh, since, like, the One Piece planet is, like, what? Bigger than the sun or whatever. Oh, there'll be multi solar system or whatever because of the whole White Bear statement. So like, what that would be get him to what, like, multi solar system level plus to what, galaxy level?
There's a really big difference in, like, just so you said solar system times 9,000, right?
Yeah.
All right. That would get you to 49 or so. That's gonna be here. I'm checking right now. It's still high. It's higher in solar system, but not multi-solar system. Just to the 49th power.
Okay. So yeah, we got a solar system level Gear 5 Luffy, and the fact that he said that the more he laughs, the stronger he gets. They did say when he awakened his fruit, it exponentially gets stronger. So this is making him stronger because he's laughing more. And that's part of his power system. So would that be like another what?
I think that's a little iffy. I think that's more like unquantifiable.
Right. That I can say that's unquantifiable because like the more he laughs, like every giggle he does, what he gets into higher, like a higher plane of existence or whatever because he's laughing. Nah, I get that. So like at base minimum, we got like a Luffy being like solar system level, right?
Yeah.
Well, shit, there you go. There y'all go, y'all. There y'all go. It's like solar system level Luffy. Who knows how powerful he's getting now? Like, who knows? Because we barely even know what he can do right now. So, who knows? So, solar system level Luffy, this ain't looking good for Naruto. I ain't gonna start no bet. I ain't gonna start no debates.
No.
I mean, any character who scales to Blackbeard would be high universal, since it's stated that like Blackbeard's devil fruit shit generates like infinite gravity. In the verse wiki definition for high universal would just be like infinite energy, so that would bring him to high uni.
That is true. If you have infinite power on a 3D scale, you are considered high universal. So
yeah, so Naruto gets slammed.
If you use that method of scaling, then yeah, Naruto really doesn't have anything against that.
Right, and he's like 9,000 times stronger. No, if we do multi Naruto, then we got multi. No, we don't even got multi. No, we got outer versal Luffy, and I can prove that, bro. Like we can do that. We can go down that road.
I know the outer versal Naruto arguments. They're both. I mean, it's not that good, but like I know of them.
Didn't you have like a discussion with Noodles on it, and both of you like agreed that Naruto would be multiversal, but like you just agreed that he would be multiversal like a highball?
No, yeah, that was all. That was like the beginning of my when I started into power scaling. Yeah, I would low key be down to re-debate that with him though. Like I had a huh.
And you can continue.
Oh, I was saying like I mean we had I didn't have all my shit on me because we had a specific time where we were supposed to do the debate, but he called me out like 2-3 hours earlier, so I had none of my. I wanted that debate kind of blind. I didn't have all my shit on me. But yeah,
I can ask him if he wants to re-debate you. I'm in his server in alt.
I think I like we've.
I'm in
I
the
think
server
I've
too.
like had. Yeah, I'm in the server too. I think we've had. I already kind of mini talked to him about it. I would love to, just need some time, you know.
Yeah.
So we got like a Gear 5 Luffy, like what, above High Universal. Well, we could get him like High Universal Plus. if we be generous enough. But like the whole thing, the whole Outerversal thing, and I could get this out of the way, is that, you know, remember when they said, oh, Luffy and Kaido split the heavens? Well, they said the heavens, right? The heavens is a transcendental place above the concept of time and space. So the fact that Luffy did this,
that's hyperbolic, bro.
On God.
Like what, bro? Dio over heaven is over heaven, so he's like boundless.
that's true.
For real.
Like, I seen some arguments on TikTok, bro. Like, oh yeah, Luffy's Outerversal because he transcends heavens or something like that. This shit's fucking goofy.
TikTok, the worst.
And the fact they said, oh, somebody used my hockey transcends all feat. Somebody used that, and they plug into hockey transcends all meaning everything within the verse, meaning time. Oh, it transcends the time fruit, so therefore Luffy is in relevant speed. Like,
transcending time doesn't even make you have the relevant speed in the first place.
right? You have to transcend time and space.
You have to transcend the concept. You have to be beyond the concept of speed to like have a relevant speed.
Oh, I guess we want to say, I could debunk the most shit I went to for planetary One Piece. I mean, Luffy.
I mean, hockey transcending all would typically just mean that hockey transcends all devil fruits. That seems reasonable.
I mean, it was in the context of devil fruits too. That's why I like to say, like, if you really want to argue it,
right? The devil fruits being human desires themselves. Like, what does that mean? Where does that scale? Like, I desire that I transcend the fictional world. Like, what?
You can't. Like, there's no devil fruit like that though.
Yeah, but there's only like 100 devil fruits that's been shown in the series. Like, I'm pretty sure there's more.
I thought there was a lot more that was shown.
Yeah, but most of them died, so like they don't use them anymore. So like, I desire to be the element of light. Oh, I wish I was light itself or something like that. Somebody actually wished to be a jacket. Who the fuck wished to be a jacket? Like, come on now. Oh, I wish I was able to turn to a jacket. That's the stupidest desire I've ever heard. Like, what? So yeah, like, I mean, if they're human desires, right? It's like a form of ideal, right? It's like an ideal thing. It's like devil fruits are like embodiments of ideals.
Maybe you can argue they're abstractional, but that's it.
Yeah, that's true. Like, if they're like time, like, you manifest time to be a devil fruit. How the fuck can you do that? Like, I desire to manipulate time or something like that. But when they eat the devil fruit, they literally become that type of human. Like, a leopard human, a rubber human, a gas human, or a light human. So if somebody wish to be a time human, what, their time itself? This shit's weird. Oh, somebody run a debate with me. There you go. There you go, Minty. There you go.
What?
There you go, Minty.
What's going on?
He's like, somebody run a debate. There you go.
I'm the ones, nigga. You're already in the call, Rewind, so don't even fucking say, no.
All right, so before we get into that debate and stuff, let's just come to the conclusion that Luffy, Gear 5 Luffy, is solar system level. But if you want to go with the whole Whitebeard thing, the infinite energy, Luffy should be high universal plus, right?
Something like that. It depends on what you consider being 10,000 times stronger than high universal is.
But you can't really get to universal plus without like being beyond the actual
I'm gonna be honest, I got this fucking.
I mean, like Blackbeard is like
He dead.
he's like a little abstract if I remember. Like he's darkness itself. Like that's an it's an absence of light, but that's also an abstract, right? Like
Wait, what?
like for like Blackbeard, his dark fruit, he's darkness itself. Darkness is pretty much like the absence of light. It's not a thing, so you can be tangible with. So it's like what? That's an abstract thing, right? Like darkness is an abstract thing. So that means like devil fruits are abstracts because of that reason.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not gonna comment.
Oh no, devil fruits are not really that much explained. I mean, I would say, oh, I made devil fruits because of human desire. Okay, what does that mean, man? What does that mean? A desire to be an abstract? Like what? So yeah, I guess the Logia fruits are basically make you that literal abstract itself. So what is that, like a conceptual thing?
I guess like abstractual shit. Like that's pretty good for an ability list.
Oh shit! So we got hockey that literally does transcend all. Transcends the concept of light and dark. If he transcends the concept of light and dark, that's transduality. High 1A.
Probably type 1, which isn't 1A.
No, that's true. Yeah, it's type 1. Yeah. But yeah. Thank you guys for joining in. So yeah, we found a definitive answer for Gear 5 Luffy. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Are you still recording?
Yeah, I was still recording. You want to say anything, Mr. Crafty? Where you go?
Please subscribe.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't subscribe to Crafty's on God.
No. Subscribe to mine. I
definitely contributed to this video. Come on. Subscribe to mine. I deserve it.
I post so much more than Optimized.
Optimized on YouTube. My videos and Neg Crafty's on God.
Bro, check out my newest video.
One at a time, you fucking retards.
Nah, fuck you.
No, bro, check out my newest video. I showed the Yuki's black hole much bigger than fucking.
I helped him out. I can prove it with DMs on God.
Bro, I asked you and I didn't even use your shit. Like that's barely